There we go. Hello. How's everyone doing? Hey, Alex.
What? Popular opinion already.
Yeah.
About to leave work right now.
He's off to work.
Off to work. What time's it over there? Jeez. Early
It has
start.
to be like 3 a.m. or something, hey?
Jeez.
Oh, yuck.
It'd have to be something gross like that, I reckon.
I swear that man doesn't sleep.
No.
He does shift work.
No.
He does do
A
shift
lot of
work.
Americans don't they?
No,
It's a trend.
just built different.
Wouldn't be surprised if we see AJ pop in at some point because he's
Oh, yeah.
Wouldn't be surprised.
Be good to see him though. So come on, AJ. Come have a look.
But yeah, I thought we'd just jump on tonight and all, I guess, do a bit of a chin wag about all the pops that are coming out for New York Comic Con. Everyone can, I guess, say what they think, if they're going to get them, they thought it was crap, if they thought it was, like, you know, one of the really good ones.
Brooke could say something completely different.
I just want everything. Give me it all.
Yeah.
I like them all. Nah.
Yeah, you're going to
No,
need a
some good
definitely
stuff.
an endless bank account for New York Comic Con.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm very scared.
Oh, yeah.
Reseller Jenny and Cassie in the house.
Yeah. Alex.
Alex.
I think Alex is from International, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Had his here. Played trivia night the other night. That was good fun. Picked,
Who won that last one? I was so annoyed that I wasn't there. I saw the prize pack. I was like, oh, come on.
No, me too. I did see that too. I was like, you're kidding.
I lost on the last question in the chat.
You're kidding.
Yeah.
You were in the chat, weren't you? Or were you?
I was in first place until the last question. I got taken over. Got it wrong.
No.
That last
and
one.
I knew it too.
What was the question? It was Holden.
Yeah, so when did Holden, go out of business? Yeah. So they announced it in 2013, which is what I read it as, but it was 2017 that they actually stopped. So 2017 was the correct answer.
I think I wrote, what year did Holden cease production?
Yeah, and I just quickly was like, 2013 they announced it. And I was like, oh, crap. It's 2017.
Yeah. Hey, Jason, how you doing? Had a bomb the last two.
That's cool. So Damien took it out, I think, in the end.
Yeah, so Damien took it out and he picked the Michael Jordan one.
Good choice.
Oh, nice.
So there was some really cool pops up for grabs. Like I was Jen messaged me the night before. She's like, "Hey, I've got I'm putting a pile together." I'm like, a pile together, like one's fine. And then she sent me the photo that morning, that day, of the trivia. He was like, "Oh, so the live chat winner gets to pick one from this pack, and then your guests get to pick from one from this pack." And I was like, "Dude, they are amazing. Can I join?"
Yeah, in search of post for my trivia.
Yeah. My brother-in-law was like, "Oh, maybe I'll play for you." And I'm like, "No, you just played the night before."
Cheeky.
Because I like to test it out on them, and plus because of everything going on, it actually brings us all together, which is quite nice. So I'm there, doing the whole quiz with them, and they're just losing it left, right, and center, and giving each other a bit of crap, which is pretty funny. It's a good night. So I get to do it back to back, two nights in a row.
What you want? Keep yourself entertained.
That's it. Exactly. Casey, I sucked in that game.
It's good fun watching her though. I'm still disappointed Jenny didn't make an appearance. I feel like her running commentary would have been great.
Combi King, hey from Perth.
There's a few over in WA in there.
Yeah, we've got a couple now that I like. Yeah. There's a few, but I've only started to meet a few more now.
Yeah.
Andy's
in the house.
He got tested that night, that's for sure, because normally he's at the top, but I think he finished mid pack.
Yeah, he said he was struggling.
Told you.
AJ, there he is. There he is.
Man who never sleeps.
Far behind.
Yeah.
Yeah, so should we just crack on with like the first round? So what I've done, I've got all the photos that are grouped from like day 1 release, day 2 release. Instead of sitting through every single photo and trying to slideshow it, which would have been a pain in the ass. So I guess firstly, what do you guys think? Like, in all, did they do a good job or with like releasing the pops this year?
J-Rod, you go first.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, why not?
The man not picking men.
I would say, I don't know. In my opinion, there wasn't, and like I think it's because of the certain Marvel releases that they had. I'm not a fan of, so I'm a little bit more like I wish there was more, variety in terms of more Marvel. But overall, I think it was a okay release. There's not many that I want personally, but as a whole, I think it was a pretty solid release. And it will all depend on if it's similar to last con where there's not many of each pop. I think if that's the case, then it will be a good release. But if there's a lot of the pops, I think it's going to be trash. Because I think what made last con so good is the hype around trying to get your pops, because it was so difficult and so many people missed out, which made it so much fun. Like I know that so many people missed out, and it is annoying missing out on certain pops, but it makes it so much more enjoyable. If I could still go in there and pick up those pops, I would have been like, that was boring. You wouldn't look forward to this con. Whereas now you're like, all right, I want this pop. What time is it releasing? I need to be there.
Yeah. Camp out the front.
Yeah. Camp out the front of no shops. Camp out front of my laptop. In the middle of nowhere.
Put a swag in your lounge room and set your internet.
Camp out for the
night. Ethernet cable. You might need it.
Literally.
Lampzy, what are your thoughts?
Oh, I think in comparison to the other two, I think they've done really well. But I think exactly what J-Rod said. I think if we get desperate for getting pops and we miss out, I think that's what will make it even better. Because it's pretty much the same. Like if you miss out, well, tough luck. But that's the joy of collecting. Not being able to get everything. It's just like I said to you guys before off stream. I know you didn't hear, Brooke, but like I was bidding on that card and I missed out for 50 cents. But that's the joy of it. You win some, you lose some, and if everyone could get everything, then no one's values of pops are going to go up, and that's the joy of collecting. Because like in some part, like I know a lot of people don't care about values, but it is a nice incentive when you see. You go on your Funko app or you go on Pop Price Guide and you see a pop that you bought for $20 is now worth $100. Even though you're not going to sell it, it still feels good. So I still think with the variety as well. I know Marvel was a little bit of a letdown, but I know that the comics at the moment are really pushing the zombies and stuff at the moment, so I can understand why they put those in there.
Yeah.
Like the Venomized, stuff is sick, but is it oversaturated now? But I know we'll get into it. But I think as a whole, I think it's better than ECCC, and I think it's better than STCC. So I think it takes the cake for the year. That's my opinion. I think that's for sure.
Yeah, I definitely have to agree in that. Like, it's the variety is there. That's for sure. At NYCC, I feel like they've catered for everyone. Maybe some lines more so than others. Like in my opinion, I think Marvel was probably a bit harsh done by. A bit too many of those, like you said, those side lines of the Venomized and stuff. They probably could have added a character or two, just like a normal Marvel character, rather than all those. But yeah, I think it'd be a good con. And I think, like you said, if the stuff's limited, like it has been, like SDCC, we didn't get much stock in Australia. A lot of the shops went after the day. That's it; they were done. There's still a couple of hanging around, but. Yeah, again, like it's going to be limited regardless because of what's going on in the world. So I think these pops are going to be tough to get, and especially for us in Victoria, since we can't physically go into stores, we're going to have. It's literally just a virtual con for us in Victoria.
I'll bring up the next questions, and then I'll jump into all the photos. So we had probably will be more than FCC, might not be much more. What do we have here? Thoughts on the Funko lottery, 11,000 winners. I think personally, it's going to be the better way for the, I guess, the internet.
The experience of buying them.
Yeah, and I think that's what makes it a little bit more, really keen to get your hands on it, and you really, really want to win a lottery ticket.
Yeah.
But I think because of COVID this year, they're trying to make it really con-based and make it like, what you would have to experience if you went to an actual con. So I kind of like that, even though we're in Australia, our chances are a lot more limited because we have to know someone that lives in the States that we can put their postal address down or things like that. But I like it. I think, if you win a ticket, bloody good luck to you. And, I hope you're not a flipper or you're a flipper or you haven't stopped collecting and it's just sitting in your mailbox just twiddling.
I think at the end of the day, the bots will always win. So if the bots are the lucky ones that end up getting lottery tickets, they're going to be the first to get the stuff anyway. So everyone's going to miss out on something. Whether you win the lottery or not, you're still going to miss out on something, no doubt. Because 11,000 people winning the lottery, there's a 3,000 limited piece pop in there. Not all 11,000 are going to get them. There's people are going to miss out. So lottery or not, lottery, obviously your odds are better, but I think it'll probably, if anything, it's just done to help the website load faster and not have as many crashes. So it works. It is what it is. You're never going to keep everyone happy anyway. So
because everyone cracked it the last time around. All the Americans cracked it.
Yeah.
Because we didn't have that problem because not all of us were trying to buy on the Funko shop because it's a lot for us. But for the people that only could buy from the Funko shop, cracked it. And we saw the uproar. People saying they're going to quit, having a sook about this, never sook like have a cup of milk.
Go to Bunnings.
It's going to be all right.
Yeah, legit. But I guess I still think it's still good though. But if there was something in there that I really wanted, then it makes it even harder for us. But like it is what it is, and you just if you're really desperate, you want it, well, you'll pay the big buck for it. And if not, well, then you don't really want it. So.
I haven't even seen know this yet. But do you actually have to pay to get into the lottery draw, or is it just like you sign up kind of thing?
Sign up, yeah.
You just have to have like a Funko account kind of thing, like a like be signed up to their newsletter or whatever it is.
Yeah. It's free to enter, and you've got to do it by the 29th of September, but you do have to have a US postal address and it can't be a PO box. So, well, we can only hope, right? I know, a couple of us know people in the States, so we may be lucky. Exactly. It's just like winning the actual. Got to be lucky.
Yeah.
Right, big time. Let me bring up. So I think it was like day one releases. Let's see, and then we'll just go through all that and see.
Oh, it's Inception. It's tripping.
Does that work now?
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Yep. Nice. Clean.
Wait, I can't see anybody, but I'll look on my phone. So I guess day one started off with was it Paulie Pigeon and Pizza Rat. Super limited.
Super.
Very limited.
And then they did pins and shirts, which I don't know. To me, I think these are cool, but I know they flopped when they released the other Paulie Pigeon last con, was it?
Oh yeah, like they're not really valuable. They're not sought after.
Yep.
Unless I think there's some limited pieces ones maybe from a couple of years back. I'm not sure though, but yeah, they're not like super hard to get pops. But I feel like now that they've limited these ones, they might do well. Yeah, like they will be. So
as soon as you put a number on it, it's what everybody wants. You boys, any interest or?
No, not at all with those. I think it's stupid to put the limited piece as that. It's a pretty, to be honest, and I think most people agree, it's a pretty trash pop. Let's be honest. Yeah. And the only reason they've put a number on it is because now they will at least sell 3,000. Because if they didn't have a number on it, there's not 3,000 people buying them. I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, that's the thing as well. Like, I feel like if you had an actual con and you were going there, it's a nice little piece to pick up and be like, oh, this is from the convention I went to. It's like almost like a novelty kind of, something like that. But absolutely. I don't understand why they then went and put out the other two.
I know.
Just
that was a bit weird.
Yeah.
Like, because if people missed out on the... There you go, Lampzy.
No, you go, mate. It's all good.
I was just going to say, if people miss out on the 3,000 piece, they're not going to then go buy the other two to be like, oh, this makes me feel so much better. At least I got these. They don't care.
Yeah.
Like, all they've done is they've changed the hat on the rat, the color of the NYPC, and then the mask and the shirt on the pigeon. But like you said, it's just doubled up they've wasted a space. They could have put something so much better.
Yeah, they could.
Well, they could have done the pigeon as a limited piece, the rat as a not limited piece, to kind of have
something else.
But I don't know.
They needed something else. I think to make this con a real big hype, they needed like the Black Lightning piece. Like, how much hype was around that con for that exact piece? And they probably chose that piece very well. Because again, if that wasn't a limited piece, I don't think as many would have sold. Because people probably didn't even know who Black Lightning was before last time.
Yeah, exactly.
And now there's all this hype around it. But I think they chose that piece really well. I think they could have done a better piece here, in my opinion.
Yeah,
definitely.
100%.
Anyone else? I'll just looking at my phone for the chat to see if anyone's thought on that. Nah, not really. Like I say, it's not really anything of interest. But well, let's jump over to Carl and Ellie. Well, I'm getting it if I can.
Yeah, for sure.
I've never seen Up.
Get around it. Come on.
Yeah.
Very wholesome. Very wholesome.
Next Sunday, we're having a movie night on here and we're watching Up.
Yeah, I heard it's sad at the end. So.
Yeah. It's sad. Yeah.
A Pixar movie being sad, though. It's like,
sad.
Oh, it's happening.
You'll tear up. Grab the tissues.
I cry every time I watch Onward or Frozen 2. So, yeah, Disney's getting dark.
Can't say Frozen.
What do you think of the way they've done it?
I love it.
Yeah.
I think it's great, but at the same time, I'm not a big fan of, like, it's so hard to, this is me going to my OCD in terms of displaying it. I find it really hard to display those types of pieces. So for me, if you have the rest of the set and then you get this piece, how are you going to display it on your shelves?
Yeah.
It's really hard. I love the piece and I love, because it's got such good connection to the movie. Yeah, exactly, to the movie. But at the same time, in terms of like trying to get it a nice display and really showcasing that pop, I find it really hard. But I still love the pop. I just wish they did it in a way that they could have somehow, and I know it's extremely hard, either get it into the same as the other one, the like 2-pack somehow, and I don't know how that would work. To me, I don't know. I think to me, they kind of did this to scrape a little bit more money out of people because all the other up pops sell for a lot of money. This pop here, they could have done the 2-pack and sold it for, $30. I don't even know what a 2-pack sells for in Australia, but they will probably then sting us $45, $50 for this. I think a little bit in Funko's eyes, they know the hype around Up. I have a feeling, I don't know, and this is just me, and everyone can disagree, I don't mind, but I think they did it a little bit to get a little bit more money out of people because they know it's going to be a hot product. They'll have a heap of them, but they can get more out of it. They can sell it for a little bit more, and they will.
Yeah, and I don't quote me on this, but I think from what I've heard, this may be going around the $65, $70 mark. If I'm not mistaken, because the 2-pack's got $49.95.
There you go.
Like the Sonic 2-pack just at SDCC.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I think
it sounds about right. Yeah.
They inflated a little bit.
I'm not gonna say where I heard it from, but going from apparently last year, it looks to be around about that $60, $70 mark. So
thing is, though, it makes me think, right? Just say the con isn't super limited. It goes back to like what we had for Emerald City. Do people pass on it because it'll be too expensive? Because they can get three, 4 pops for the price of
one.
I think that's where I'm at. Like, I don't know where I would display it. Like you said, Jared, it's not an easy piece to display. So I'm like, if it's there, I might get it. But for that money, you're right. Like I could get 3 other pops.
Exactly. That's how I look at it. Yeah, same. Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm on the fence. I really love it.
I know it's gonna fly. That pop will, because you think of how many people like, and this is just me flicking through people's stories where they're circling the pops they want and the mark tag. Everyone's got it, and I think a lot of people it isn't because they love up. I feel a little bit is because they know that the coin's there for up.
Yeah.
You know, people love, like, people will pay money for up. Look at all the other up pops. The cheapest one's Carl, and that's trending at like $45 or something. And there's like 6 pops in that line. The rest of them are like over $100. So people know the money's there. Something like that will then go down the track, and it'll be, you know, quickly to be at the $200, $300 mark.
And we all know what's going to happen now for next year's New York Comic Con. They're going to most likely do the up, but in the old version, because they've done them the young, the middle. Now they've got to do the old. So
I got no idea.
Nancy's just nodding like,
it's a good watch. It's a good watch.
Yeah, I've got to. Yeah.
You got to watch it. Apparently, Gabs hasn't watched it, so I think we'll have a stream night where we're all streaming it, streaming us watching it.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
It's on my watch. Oh, it's on his watch list. All right, next down we will go the Dum Dums.
I love this thing. It's adorable. Not that I'm going to get it. Not that I'm going to get it, but it is adorable.
What the hell is it though? Like,
it's a drum. It's the Dum Dum drum.
Yeah, but like, is it ad icon? It's ad
icon. It's ad icon. So it's a lollipop company in the US.
It's a lollipop. Oh yeah, I didn't even realize it was lollipop.
He's holding lollipop.
I remember you saying that in the thing. As soon as you just said lollipop, like, you said that.
Yeah, no, he's pretty cute. My cousin, who's a big ad icon collector, is a fan of it. So I mean, ad icon collectors probably really like it. I think it's cute, but not for me. Like,
do we have it in Australia?
I feel like someone commented on my video saying you can get them at some places. So those niche,
so
like
it's
American
selective,
candy.
like you've got to import them.
You're not getting it. You're not getting at Coles or Woolies.
No.
No.
See, for me personally, I'm not a big fan of a lot of the ad icons for that exact reason. They're not in Australia. You know, it's not. Whereas if I was in America, maybe. But for me, it's like, as we just went, what the hell is a Dum Dum? You know, like, so for me,
exactly. I had no idea.
So I'm not going to go buy it to display and go, oh, that's a lollipop. It's so cool. Like, I've never even had one. Like, it means nothing. But I'm not a big fan of ad icons in general for that reason. So that's why I don't collect any of them. But you know, I think they do the logo and the kind of mascot well. So if you're a Dum Dum fan, pretty solid.
You're a Dum Dum.
I like ad icons in terms of, like, I wish they had do some Australian ones, obviously for us. But I like the mystery minis. Like, if I was really going to get the ad icons, I wouldn't get the pops, but I would get the mystery mini bundle.
So that would be cool. Cute. They should do like around the world with ad icons. They did it with like the pops, so they've got the around the world pops. They should do it with ad icons and get like a jar of Vegemite up on there.
That'd be fun.
Oh, I forgot you hate Vegemite, Lampzy.
I'm surprised there isn't actually a Vegemite mascot though. Like, surely that would get done.
Just something that'd be funny.
Creators over here, like, we've got all these.
Get a Wheat Bix. Oh, he's gone.
Yeah,
he's dropped out.
All right, next on Harry Potter.
That's why, because he doesn't like Harry Potter. He's dropped out because Harry Potter.
All right, so take it away, Brooke. That's the Harry Potter thing, I reckon, for you.
Yeah, so I know that the hype is so built around this Burrow, and just because we finally have Molly Weasley, like, we haven't had her as a pop before. So very smart move on Funko to pair it with something that's going to cost a lot again, because it is a pop town. So, no worries.
I'm disappointed that they. So I'd love Molly by herself.
Yeah, but that's why they've done it, so they can sell her together with a big ass.
Adelaide Toy Collectors jumped in.
And
then you were there, buddy.
J-Rod said, "Bro, can you let JT let me back in?"
Where is he?
I can't even see him yet. But Chris has decided to join us.
Hello.
G'day.
How are we?
I'm having my dinner and I've been moving, and you can see the the giant wall.
Let me stop my screen. And then
Look at all that. Look at that monstrosity.
Look at all those chickens.
I've frozen up. Hang a minute. What are you doing?
Yeah, J-Rod said it still says he's backstage.
Oh, hang on.
He said he's gonna quit and rejoin.
Oh, there he is. Hang a minute. Computer's hacking it now. There he is. Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, come on.
Super weird.
No, not time getting back in.
Where's the chat thing? There.
Come on.
Gabriel
You
hates
guys can't-
Vegemite. That's so un-Australian.
What's up?
There we go.
There we go.
Hating Vegemite.
We thought you left because it was Harry Potter time.
Wait, I didn't skip it yet. You're still talking about it?
We barely got over it, so you have a chance.
And then Adelaide showed up in the meantime.
How you going, Adelaide Toy Collector? Look at that pop wall happening.
Oh, mate, look at that. Look at that.
Jesus.
Humongous.
Is that a deck chair behind you?
What's that?
Is that a deck chair behind you?
Yeah, because I haven't got a couch, so I've got my computer chair and a deck chair, and that's my seating.
Love it, love it,
He's
love
gone
it.
from lamps to $10 Bunnings deck chairs.
Love it, love it.
I'm a real Australian.
You really are.
All right, well, let's bring that Australian back, and we will bring up. Let me get the share screen going again.
It looks like I'm just in time because I think the next one is going to talk about Star Wars. Pew, pew, pew.
True.
Not just yet. Not just yet. There we go. Can you see that up again?
Yeah. We're good.
Yeah. I'm delayed on my phone, so. So Harry Potter, take it away, Butch.
Yeah. Well, like I said, the hype is really high for this just because we, like I said, first time we got Molly as a pop. And again, like Jared said about the up, I think Funko have taken advantage here and gone, let's chuck it in a pop town. Everyone's going to want to buy it. It is really cool, though, because that's going to be an awesome display piece to have with the Weasley family, because that's obviously their home. So I think it's really nice for anyone who's like a massive out-of-box collector for Harry Potter. It's a must-have. And yeah, the Ron's a bit boring, but yeah.
Pardon?
As I said, how the Ron is quite boring, but I guess it goes with the set with the SDCC Harry that came out.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we've had the Emerald City from last year with all the Weasleys, so with the Irish. So
yeah.
It works in well. I would have loved, if they were really going for the World Cup, I would have loved like a Victor Crumb on his broom. That would have been lit.
Yeah, sick.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do they have any Harry Potters on the broom?
Sorry?
Oh, they've got about 10 Harrys on the broom, I think.
Okay. No, they got one. They got only one Harry on the broom, and it goes for like $100. Yeah, because it's the SDCC 2016, the one with the purple sticker.
The
same one that Luna got, the one with the glasses. Yeah. But then there's, I think Ginny. Does Ginny? I think Ginny's got one on the broom, and Ron's got one on the broom with the helmet.
Yeah.
But then I guess you've got Harry probably holding the broom, but just not on it.
Yeah, that's probably what I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
I've watched the movies, but I've never owned a pop of Harry Potter.
I don't even think I have a Harry Potter pop. Like I have
neither.
Harry Potter pops.
Yeah, same.
Somewhere up there, but no Harry.
Yeah, same. I've got none of the big three. I've
got some sweet pop pears.
I'm waiting for the pears drop.
I'm so
every
jealous.
time you open it. Oh, died.
Your reaction.
I've never been spewing so much.
Shit.
Yeah. I agree.
Except Superboy. Except Superboy.
I was spewing. I was like so hyped to open him. Like pumped up. So like, yes, got to open these. Let's do it now. Open them up, and we're both just like,
anyone on
how
here
to ruin
hasn't
the day.
No, the comment there.
Oh, you got to check them out.
What was that?
His videos.
I was saying, if anyone in the chat hasn't checked out your latest video,
oh yeah,
just for the laugh of your reaction. Like,
if you want to see a grown boy nearly cry.
My favorite was Steph's comment at the end, like even the candies are shit.
Yeah.
Oh, that was gold.
It was pretty good.
Yeah, we're pretty salty. Let's be honest. We don't know what area.
I did my 400 subscriber giveaway, and I sent the prize to a girl in Melbourne. She sent a photo of her opening it up, and she said that she's so used to ordering pops from Quantum Collectibles that when her daughter opened up the box with her, she goes, "Where's the lollies?"
Oh, stiff.
Stiff as.
No lollies.
Stiff.
Anyone send a Quantum box to one of us as a mystery, like a box swap, if you don't put a pack of lollies in there, nah, it's going back.
I'll just go buy a bag of lollies.
Yeah. Moving on.
I'll send us all fruit chops.
Oh. All right, Adelaide, you can take it away with the Star Wars one. Give us your thoughts.
Trash.
And Leia training, I reckon.
This guy down here, man.
I would say with these pops, I reckon they're going to be pop culture exclusives.
Yeah.
I reckon they're going to hold on to them as because they'll want to sell them themselves, but they'll be popular. I don't know about. I think this is from in the latest Star Wars, Rise of Skywalker. There's a little bit of a scene where they did a training thing with Luke and Leia. It was all CGI, but I reckon that's
yeah, it was still sick, but
yeah. But I reckon they'll be popular.
Money grabber. Yeah. You bundle them up so people have to buy two. It's again my same thing with the up. It's way to get people to buy two who don't want to, because I don't really know Star Wars, but they're none of the main characters, are they?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah,
they are two of the characters.
Well, the two main.
I think my internet's just cutting out. I'll be back. Oh, we're talking about Star Wars now. Yeah, they're the two main characters, right?
This guy.
God. I reckon they'll be popular.
I don't think they should have done it as a 2-pack bundle, because I think that's trying to get people to spend more money than they have to. If someone wants to buy one or the other, considering that they're separate pops, I think it's I don't like the move by Funko there.
What's the name?
What's their names? That's Luke Skywalker and the chick with the blue lightsaber.
Oh God.
Princess Leia Organa.
Well, yeah, I reckon you're right, because I feel like more people would probably buy the Luke one than Leia if they were to pick one or the other. So this way they have to get
Leia. Both. I would rather Leia, because she hasn't had a pop with a saber.
Oh, really?
Oh, that's cool.
Then. Because she's never really wielded one before. So
yeah. Fair enough.
I just don't know what. I don't understand the fact that it's a 2-pack, but they're separate. That to me just screams that they're just trying to get people to buy two, because they know one of them's going to sit on the shelf.
Like when they did when Funko released the Mr. Sprinkles, they did it in a 3-pack. You had a chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry. You could only buy them in a 3-pack, even though they're all separate pops.
I think they've overdone the Baby Yoda though.
Child, you want a child? How about you? Oh, they're just going to go in every mystery box.
Yeah. Like, I love the new one. I'm glad that I haven't bought any yet, because I was legitimately waiting for the Mandalorian holding Baby Yoda.
That's actually a cool pop.
So I'm glad I have held out on all of them. But it's look at its ears. You just can't have it on the side. It's just this one's going to sit, I think, for me. I really think it's going to sit.
Yeah.
I'm hoping it does. So I've only picked up the original child. But for me, I'm a sucker for Mando. I love Mando. Everyone's obsessed with the child, but I'm like, anything Mando, I want it. I bought the socks at Kohl's because they're Mando. Like, anything Mando, I'm just going for it.
Yeah.
So I like that he's holding the Mandalorian symbol. So if that one sits and it's still on the shelves after a couple of days, I'll probably end up picking it up just because Mando.
Just because of Mando. All right. Jiminy Cricket. Well, we kind of just did all trials, that was pretty quick.
Yeah.
But Jiminy Cricket has to be done. Yeah, that is a big tick for me. I was super
pop.
Yeah.
It's way better than the ugly looking one that they made 8 years ago.
Aw. Leave the OGs alone.
Jeez, that's something like out of your nightmares.
I was just about to say that pot will give you nightmares.
Yeah, no. I reckon.
Can we just take a moment to appreciate Andy Harrow with the comment of the year? Yes. Funko need to get some never-ending story pops. Come on.
Wait, what's that?
Where does that
Never-ending story?
Yeah, what's that?
Glad I'm not the only one.
Jesus.
I can't see it.
The best movie
That's not a
out.
serious question, is it?
What is that? What is this behemoth of a creature?
Falcor, the love dragon?
What is this? It's like a
Greatest movie of all
lion
time.
snake.
He is Falcor, the luck dragon.
Who hasn't seen the Neverending
Oh,
Story?
is that what you say in your video?
Yes.
Oh no. Major
movie.
internet connection dying.
No, honestly, it's just one of my favorite movies of all time. I watched it so much as a kid. So yeah. Love
80s nostalgia, so you can get away with it, Nancy.
Yeah, I'm not from the 80s either, so but anyway.
You weren't even born in the 80s.
No.
Exactly, that's why I don't know what never-ending story pops are.
How have you never watched it though? Like we watched it at school so many times.
Jeez.
It's like one of those movies. He probably wasn't at school.
Have you watched The Goonies?
No.
That's
Well,
how
I think I've read a book once.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Wait, is Goonies a book? I don't know.
I did say, but tonight could be anything.
What?
You're taking the piss? Is it actually a book? Is it a book?
It's what a book.
Have they made the Goonies book?
The what?
Anyway, the Stitch here.
Just carry on. What do we got? Yes,
Yeah, let's just carry on.
So thick. Jiminy for me.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I think they've done well. I think that's good, a good release.
100%.
All right.
I think that one will be. I think that one will sell quite well too.
Yeah, agreed.
All right, Stitches Baker.
Overdone. I'm over the Stitch
So
Pops,
many
and I haven't even got
Stitches.
one.
I've got none yet.
I got to admit though,
same.
like at least this is from, this is from a scene in the movie, so it's not like they've just whacked him on a costume. Like he's actually been a baker in the movie, so
Yeah.
I can appreciate that. But yeah, there's so many Stitches, and I think there's
There's
going to be plenty
Stitches done
more.
Stitches done that. Stitches done this.
Yeah.
Like, pick 2 or 3 awesome parts of the movie and just leave it at that.
Yeah.
Do they have
Well, we
any
could
other
have-
characters from Stitch, like Lilo and Stitch?
Well,
Yeah, they've done some.
They
They've
should
done-
have
yeah.
more experiments.
Yeah.
That's what I was about to say. Yeah, we need more of them.
Yeah.
They've only
Yeah,
done the pink one. What's her name?
Yeah, they've only
I
done
think they've
one.
done her. Yeah.
Yeah,
But they could have done that. That would have been cool.
yeah. Like it's a cool pop. Like looking at it, it's pretty damn cute. Like not
Yeah.
gonna lie.
100%.
But, yeah, they have
It's cute and all, but
overdone
it's
them.
too
I
many.
low key
Yeah.
do. The thing is, though, it just makes me think: are people going to want it? Like, is it going to go up in price? You know, is it sought after? Because it's
Yeah.
because
It's
like a lot of
definitely sensitive.
the Stitch pops do have a lot of value.
Mm.
So that's what makes me think because a lot of people go after it. So
Like that latest Tricycle one. That came
Yeah.
from-
Yeah.
But
then,
people
yeah.
were quite annoyed about that one because it was classified as a deluxe. So Funko were charging like an extra $10.
yeah, yeah.
And it was
But it's
See,
the same size.
I don't understand. What's going on in pop culture? Why aren't we getting them?
Yeah, I've noticed that too.
All of a sudden,
we're not getting
bullshit.
a lot.
They're not doing a lot. I don't know if they've lost some deal or something, or
I think
they
because
better
they're
not have.
making everything a limited run.
That's not fair. We should be at least getting a few like we normally do.
Yeah,
Stiff as.
Yeah.
Because I reckon I would have got that. I reckon that's cool. I like the one with the bike, tricycle, whatever it is.
Yeah, I think the tricycle one's good because that's like a main part of him in the movie as well. It's more popular than him carrying a cake.
Yeah, for sure.
But they might, with the delays in shipping, maybe that they're holding on to them and they're just going to pop them up on their site at random times, so it won't be the same time.
You wouldn't be far wrong.
And because it's
far wrong. Because look what happened to Coyote and Roadrunner. They took forever to get here.
Yeah.
And they might change their shipping methods. They might just throw them this time. Put a bit more damage onto them pops. They love to do that. So.
Just a little bit more.
I've opened up a box of pops and had a rips today, so I can bag them out as much as I like.
From pop culture as well.
Yeah, of course.
Sake.
Yeah.
I might just return a box to them filled with bubble wrap.
Just
return it and
use it. Yeah.
They could have been over.
True, but are they even going to go ahead? Yeah, the other ones.
Perth has been canned already now. That just got canned the other week or last week.
All but Sydney have been cancelled.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, yep, there you go. But now they have been cancelled except for Sydney. We might see them now.
All right, Gabs, we're looking after you, mate.
Hey, AJ.
Bye,
AJ. Catch AJ.
All right, let's get into the second day. Let me bring that one.
So was that day one, was it?
That was day one, yeah.
I think it's 4 days. A pretty slow start.
All right. Share screen. Boom. Boom. And let's just freak you guys out for a second.
Oh, Fortnite.
All right, Simpsons.
Started well.
I can't comment on the Simpsons because I didn't grow up watching the Simpsons. I wasn't one of those. So I won't be.
Comic book guy one I reckon is good. I don't like the Wolf Bartman.
Yeah. I low-key want to get the comic book guy just because he's awesome.
Comic book.
I collect comics.
I just want to grab it and then I'll box it on my channel and go, worst pop ever.
Rude.
No, I think they've done really well with comic book guy. They like really nice touches. How he's wearing the glove as well. Like he's, I don't know. It just kind of makes me think of like us as real collectors. Like I love when Funko does little stuff like that. And I know a lot of people were a bit upset that the comic book wasn't like Radioactive Man or something like that.
Been cool.
It would have been cool, but I really like that they chose that character because that's one of Matt Groening's actual comic books that he like makes himself or writes himself, whatever you want to call it. So it was a nice little cheeky touch there. Would have been cool if it was
chase.
Yeah, I know, right?
So
but
crazy.
I think it's really cool. About time.
Comic book guy is a big win, and it's the first comic book guy as well, so even better.
Yeah.
Andy
I reckon that one's going to be a big sell.
Must have.
Yeah. I'm so intrigued about how he's going to go here since like Millhouse didn't really do too well, which I thought
that's what I'm worried about.
Nah, this one's different, I reckon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I reckon.
It's a great pop.
Yeah, Millhouse is a really popular character. Like even amongst like all the Simpsons meme groups, they love Millhouse. So I was just like,
the other thing that we've got to remember is, ever since the pandemic's hit, a lot of the Funko releases are going to be even more limited than usual. So you know we're going to see a lot less. So these ones that are coming out for this event, they're going to be in a lot less quantity because of the fact that they've slowed down their process. So you know, even when you get commons now, your common pops that you're picking up now for the rest of the year, they're making smaller quantities of them because a lot of the retailers can't order too many from the distributor because their numbers have all been cut down.
yeah.
So even if comic book guy, let's say it didn't do well compared to Millhouse, Comic Book Guy will still sell out quite well because there's a limited number of them anyway being sent out to the retailers. So there's going to be a lot of understocked pops this year.
Yeah.
And you've seen that with SDCC. Like, there's not too many that are still hanging around, like on the shops. Like they're very like. I tried to find a Vulpix the other day, and I was like, I could not find one. Like, Pop Culture still have it, but like I couldn't really find it on many websites because I was trying to like find the best deal, as I do.
Are you looking for it out of box?
No. I ended up buying one like in box.
You just said you were going to order from Pop Culture. I didn't know you wanted a damaged box.
I didn't pick that up.
Yeah, it's a good one. But no, like I said, and even just like looking through, then there wasn't many SDC pops left. So
how good is that though? I love that.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, same.
It also means that our SDCC pops values are up quite high because there is less out.
Less of them.
Mm-hmm.
It would be nice to know exact quantities though, just so you get a rough idea.
I love the scare for people to go, because you think if they put a number on Comic Book Guy, it sells. If they didn't put a number on it, people go, it's just the Comic Book Guy. So if you're going to get more people who actually want it to buy it, and then the people that when it sells out, they go, oh damn, I wanted to buy that, but they didn't really want it. They would have put it in their cart straight away. Yeah, so I think it's good.
Flippers will want it. You know, if they know there's a less quantity, flippers will get their hands on it and try to flip it.
Yeah. All right, SpongeBob. I know nothing about SpongeBob, so you guys.
Yes, I'm so excited. This is up there. Like for me, I have to have these. I grew up on SpongeBob. Me and my brother used to watch it together a lot, and Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy. I love my superheroes, so to have the superheroes from that show is pretty cool. I think they've captured the characters well too. Just disappointed it's not a 2-pack. I feel like a 2-pack would have been cool.
True.
Is this the first of those two characters as well?
Yeah,
isn't it?
never done before.
I think that's great. Love that. I love seeing new characters introduced instead of just. It's like going back to Stitch. You know, they could just continue to pump out Stitch. They could do that with like SpongeBob here too. But it's good to see new characters get introduced into the line.
Or like recycle that will show you in another slide. Another one.
I always have my rant about that one, but that's all right.
We'll do that when we get there.
Yeah. But no, I'm really excited for these. I feel like it's so cool to see more Nickelodeon in the Funko world, that's for sure.
Do you think they're going to be a big hit? Do you reckon they're going to sell really quick, or do you reckon they're going to be the mediocre, or do you reckon they're going to be like the last to sell? I reckon they're going to sell quick.
Yeah,
I reckon they're going to sell quick.
It's niche, but it's a niche line. It's hard. If they were common releases, I feel like people would buy them for their kids. Like it's one of those things where it's like my kids like SpongeBob, I'll buy them for them kind of thing. As collectors, it's hard to say. Like out of the 5 of us here, I'm the only one who's hyped about it. If you get what like I'm super hyped, so it's hard to say. It's a niche line, but I think because it's the first time the characters are there, and the old SpongeBob pops worth a little bit. So I don't know.
The thing is, though, SpongeBob has such a huge fan base, and it's just unfortunate that there are a few of us here that aren't into it as much as you are. So, but like in the grand scheme of things, they'll fly. They'll fly.
I think the molds of them look great. Like I've seen some SpongeBob, and I know those characters, so I think they look great. But it's just not something that I collect. But I think that they're going to be I think they're going to sell. Like I reckon they're going to be ones who, if you want them, pick up quickly.
Yeah, I agree.
Andy said they'll sit for a bit, then sell out maybe day 2 of the con.
Yeah.
So like people might an hour on it and then go back to go find it or something.
Yeah.
Likely, yeah.
All right.
They'll sell out from some, but
yeah. What about Danny Phantom? I'm gonna probably translate this one if I can.
I have no idea who that is.
What about you guys? I think you weren't you, Brooke, as well?
Yeah, like I said, I grew up on a lot of Nickelodeon, so Danny Phantom was definitely one of them, and he looks insane. They're definitely going to do more of him, I reckon. Now, like you'll get a glow in the dark You'll get him in a different pose. You'll get more and more of them, I reckon. But I really like it. It's cool to see him. So yeah, probably like his hair would just be flopped or something.
Yeah, surely.
But no, it's cool. It's cool to finally see him, and I definitely think he's going to be similar to the SpongeBob. If people got to pick him up. Very alike to that
as well. I've seen a lot of people
in the States. I've noticed, yeah.
Yeah.
I reckon with this too, now that they're getting more Nickelodeon, you'll find people start to collect Nickelodeon as a line. So you'll find that I reckon these pops will now, like all the older Nickelodeon pops, and from now that they're adding more and more, they've obviously started to get more and more licenses with certain lines in Nickelodeon. I think that they're just going to go, like they're going to have a lot of Nickelodeon pops come out, and you're going to find a lot of people will start trying to backtrack on Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
Try and find all the original.
Yeah.
I don't think they've done too many Nickelodeon pops that I can think of.
Nah, I think they've only just
SpongeBob
recently started licensing back.
Rugrats.
Yeah, Rugrats. That's another one. Yeah, I forgot about those.
Because that's more my what I grew up on. I didn't grow up on SpongeBob. I grew up on Rugrats.
Oh, and they've done the Wild Thornberries as well.
Oh yeah. And now we'll start thinking they've done this.
Yeah. Start remembering.
What else we got?
McDonald's.
Macca's, yeah. What's his got? I don't remember this guy's name. That's how I won't pick him up.
Captain someone.
Captain McCall. Is it McCrook or something? I don't know. I can't remember.
Crook? Is that what?
Yeah, Captain McCrook or something. I don't know. Cool.
Yeah. Someone in the chat might know.
Anyone?
How many of us are going to be buying it?
None. I don't remember.
Unless Adelaide's Nonna turns it into a flipper.
I think Adelaide put. Yeah, we muted him. We're waiting to see how long it took him. You got to mime everything. We can't hear you.
No.
Everyone.
Is he muting himself or is it on my end?
I don't know. I can't hear him.
Me neither.
All right, let me get to stop sharing.
Nope.
Yeah, I'm not sure what he's done.
No, I've got full volume on.
Anyway, I think they've overdone these Macca's pops now.
Yeah.
They've flooded us too. They're too quick. Too many too soon, I reckon.
Yeah. Same with the next ones, the flocked Pokemon.
Oh god.
Yeah, shit out.
Yeah.
I think it's just they just know that they're going to sell because people are completionists. So they know that they sold the first ones, and they knew that they knew Macca's had the hype behind them already because everyone's talked about them ever since I've been collecting Funkos. But now they're just going to ramp it up, and it's just going to be another line that just grows and grows and grows. Like you'll find that they'll, do gold versions, they will chrome versions, they will glow in the dark versions. Like, they will.
We'll get like a gold Ronald or something. I don't know.
Like look at the KFC, like the Colonel. Like how many of them are there? Like mate, he makes chicken. KFC, like he's a face. That's it. Like
an ad icon. That's the thing.
I don't know. I'm not a big fan of them.
I just feel like they didn't need to do them all so soon.
No,
because they've also got those like nuggets coming out or something. I don't know.
I do love a good chicken nugget.
Well, I just picked up the main ones. Like I picked up the ones that I know. I got Ronald, Grimace, Hamburger. Like they're the ones I grew up knowing. They're the only ones I'm going to get. And then what's a Birdie, the other one that they're currently going to bring out.
See, they should have made this the 5-pack. They should have made this the 5-pack or the 4-pack. That's when that should have been released. I think that would have been cooler than having it exclusive. Again, you're limiting the people that can buy it. So people in Australia, we don't have the ability to go buy those pops, which I think is a little stiff on our end, that we don't have access to be able to do those certain things. I think they need to find a way to get them into Australia, whether it's through just the retail companies, how we have them all go to the one place now, or whether it's, they jump on board and try to get Macca's Australia on board and things like that, but make it somewhat the same. So we're not, missing out on pops. Like Pop Culture obviously have a lot of the rights to Funko Shop. I think that's great.
There's an agreement there. But
so like
not really a good one.
I think that they need to do more of that to try broaden it in Australia, because it's really starting to boom now. They need to jump on it before it becomes too late and people get too frustrated and stop collecting Funko Pops. Like,
yeah.
Same Fortnite as well. That can get stuffed, honestly. Let's not even talk about it. Skip.
Just quickly, has anyone on here played Fortnite?
I played for a little bit. It's a bit of fun, but it's just too much. Oh, it's fun, but it's
Alex is a fan in the comments. I'm a big Fortnite
I know a lot of big Fortnite fans. And I know in America it's still pretty huge. So but I get why
the pops aren't huge though, are they?
I don't know. Like, I feel like
even in America.
I see them sit forever.
Yeah, they sit, but not as I don't think they sit as much as they do here.
Well, my niece loved the panda Fortnite pop.
But what is this?
She's held it around like this.
I was just trying to make out what it was.
The Fortnite
some sort of unicorn thing.
Yeah, it looks like a unicorn thing.
They're skins, so they're like costumes you can wear in the game.
Oh, okay.
So they're all like different costumes or something.
Wait, did we talk about the 6 Pokemon ones or what?
I think we're doing that with Matters as well, weren't we? Okay.
Yeah. No, we can skip it. I was only joking because they're trash.
The only thing really with the Pokemon is I don't get like Growlithe 100% making flops, but Pikachu glow in the dark or something. Make it relatable to the character. Like make it relatable to what the characters are. Yes, Bulbasaur shouldn't be flocked. Vulpix should be flocked.
They should make a Pikachu like a I'm probably gonna I don't know which one has it, but I'm going to Dragon Ball Z, so I don't know anything about but I think it's a Vegeta pop where they have like the flames coming out of the bottom. But they should do that with Pikachu where there's all the lightning coming out. Or some sort of like logical. Yeah. But why not? Flock's way easier.
If you guys see Adelaide, because you can see below as well, can't you?
No.
No.
You can't see we can't see who else is trying to join.
Oh, okay, my bad. Because that's why I'm flicking in and out just to see if he jumps in it at all.
Here's your message.
Yeah, just send us a message, Chris.
Yeah,
when you're in,
and I'll bring you in.
And that's another thing. Quickly on the Pokemon, because Bearded Pop Guy said it. Why make another Pikachu when there's so many? Like there's so many other Pokemon out there.
Yep.
Like even
like there would definitely be some sort of agreement. I think there'd be some sort of agreement with Funko that they have to do this Pokemon or this amount of this Pokemon. There'd be some agreement there. I don't think they'd just keep pushing Pikachu for the lols.
Even moving through like the evolutions, like moving to like Charmeleon and going through the evolutions now would be cooler than continuing with the same Pokemon flock. How cool would it be when there's a Charizard? Like, when is that coming? Will it come?
So that'd be sick.
Being a newbie, so they've never made a Charizard pop.
No.
Wow, so that's going to be huge whenever that drops.
Yeah. Well, like I said from the start, they should have had your normal Charmander, your 6-inch Charmeleon, your 10-inch Charizard, because they would look sick displayed all together, like out of box and stuff like that. It makes sense, but they're surely in agreement. Surely Pokemon and Funko have some sort of agreement where this is what they can do, this is what they can't do.
Or are they just going to do this until it dies off, then bring Pokemon that they know people are asking for? Because they're still making money off this. So we can continue to push the Pokemon because people are like, the Charizard's going to come, and then once it starts to die off, they release it. So then they get the hype around Pokemon pops again. Because if they release it now, what's next for them in the Pokemon line?
Yeah,
true.
Pokemon collectors stick around. But, trainers is a big one.
That'd be sick.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, have they ever made an Ash?
No,
there's no trainers yet.
Like, that's a whole new series in itself.
But the only reason why they might not have is Pokemon is in the games line, and Ash wasn't a part of games. He's a part of the show. So again, it depends what agreement they have there. Is it Pokemon games that's the agreement, or is it Pokemon the TV show that has the agreement?
Yeah, okay.
So I imagine there's a lot going on there, but anyway.
Let's move on to the Scotty Pilgrim soda. I'm definitely going to try for it, just because I love my sodas and it's a limited piece. I do want to try and get as many sodas as I can in my collection, and it does look pretty cool.
Well, I have a little bit of a crush on Envy Adams, so I really
love it.
Yeah, no,
I'm going to hunt this down just so I can try get it for you. That's the best.
Yes, Gerald. No, because I've got a couple of the I had a couple of the Scott Pilgrim ones imported because they obviously weren't available here. Besides knives, we got knives for WonderCon, which was random. So yeah, I really want to get this one. It's a Toy Tokyo exclusive, which makes me think maybe pop culture, but I don't know.
It probably will be.
What's it limited to?
So like most sodas at conventions, I think it's 3,000.
Poor. See, that's the thing. If there's only 3,000, how many are they going to send to Australia?
Well, yeah, but we got all the He-Man ones that were 3,000.
I got all the Masters one.
Were they at Pop Culture or were they only at? Yep.
Yeah, JT got one of them for me. Absolute ledge.
If I'm on there, I'll make sure I add 2 cart.
Yeah, I'd really like that one just because, I've got Scott, I've got Ramona, I've got knives, so kind of keep the set a little bit complete.
Yeah.
Nice.
I just love the sodas. I like what they've done with it, and I'm glad I jumped on it when that first wave hit. Like, I guess I'm glad I started collecting when the first line of the sodas came out, because I think those ones will also go up in value over time as well.
Yeah.
I don't think they're ever going to be really, really expensive, though. No, I don't think they're ever going to get to pop status. Like, they're never going to get over the $1,000 mark, in my opinion. I just don't think the hype's not there.
It really depends. Like, if they get super big, if it gets super big, your limited chases will go up a fair bit. Like, I know Freddy Funko goes for like what, 400? I've seen.
Okay, maybe
the Freddy chase of the original one goes for a fair bit.
Yeah,
but that's Freddy, like most Freddys do.
Sorry, like you go back, like I suppose you think back to like the limited pieces from, say 5-10 years ago when Funko was releasing pops, and they're probably having this same conversation, like they're not going to hold that much value. But then pops blew up more and more and more, and then those pops that are limited are even more expensive. Like how many pops were limited to like 500, or less back in the day? Now they're worth a lot. I suppose same thing with sodas, I guess.
Yeah.
If they can continue to market it well to sell, then I suppose long term.
Definitely.
Yeah. That's what I think they've done well so far, is they've not gotten super repetitive with what ones they're making. So like I know they kind of did a couple of Batmans, and that's common. Funko love their Batman. But so far, it's been a good diverse range, so I think they're doing
Marvel yet. They haven't tapped into Marvel at all.
No, I've heard because of the agreements with the bobblehead is making it hard.
Oh yeah,
true.
So I don't think we will ever get unless they can figure it out. I don't think we'll get Marvel or Star Wars. Because of the bubble.
Star Wars as well,
do you know why do they have to be bobblehead? I don't understand why. Like I know it's the agreement, but surely you could just be like, "Hey, Marvel, will make you an extra, this amount of dollars if you let us just do this."
They're like, no worries. Company probably has the right to.
Some other company would, yeah.
Hasbro.
Okay.
Yeah.
It'd look amazing.
Makes sense.
Because it's the same with the Marvel Legends and the Black Series.
Yeah.
I think it's Hasbro.
Yeah, it would be.
Makes sense.
I mean, I don't mind the pops as bobbleheads, but I don't think they'll be able to pull it off with the sodas. It'd be interesting.
No.
Yeah,
it would be very.
I just want a flash one. Give me a flash one.
Gab said, "Isn't the Robin Chase soda a lot as well?"
Oh, the gold one? Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yep. I'm just trying to remember what they were looking like now. They make a lot of Joker sodas. Yeah, they sure do. They're pumping.
Yeah, so they've done the 89 one and then the Heath Ledger one.
Yeah.
So, but at least they're different. They're a little bit different. It's not bad.
Oh, I like them.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
Yeah,
but 20,000 of them is too much.
Yeah, I think that run was pretty huge, but like that, you've got to have some rarer than the others. You can't have them all super, super rare.
Exactly.
Not bad.
So the supersized one, what was his? See, I can't remember his name now.
Yeah.
From the Princess Bride. What's his name?
He was a wrestler too, wasn't he?
Yeah, it's Andre the Giant. I think he's Fennec or something like that. His name is. I don't know. I haven't watched it, but he's a supersized pop. So I think in the app it comes up as a 6-inch.
Oh, it's definitely. I don't think it's a 6-inch though, is it? It's a 10-inch.
No, it wouldn't be 10-inch.
It'd probably be a custom box. It'd probably be like its own shape.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Normally, because if it's a 6-inch, normally they'll say 6-inch. If it's like a unique size, it's normally like that they say supersized pop.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's have a squeeze.
What line is it under? Is it a movie? I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Movie. Yeah. It definitely only makes sense to make him in the large size. So.
Yes, that's very true.
You can do it in just a small one.
Where is he?
It's really annoying though. Like if I was that collector, like it'd be so annoying to like display that sort of stuff is just so hard. Like to make it look like you think even like Lampzy's background. Imagine if you got that pop and you were like, okay, now where am I going to put it?
Yeah,
like you
can't buy many 6 inches and stuff. Yeah,
6 inch. Yeah.
So they must have corrected it in the app.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I just can't do them. I can barely do two packs either. Yeah.
They just ruin your, especially how you display them. It is so hard to put a 2-pack like that or, something that's different. It doesn't sit the same.
Yeah, it's like OCD, like really kicks in.
Oh, yeah.
Like
Tell me about it.
Yeah, hard.
How does yours not fall down? Like I always look at your videos and I'm thinking about the pops in the back and I'm like, how do they just like that?
No, they've never fallen over either. I've bumped them and everything, and they've never fallen down. I've been pretty lucky, to be fair. So I've never damaged a pop or anything. Except pop culture.
Tonight, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sponsorships are way out the door for Jared and myself. Yeah,
they were way out the door ages ago.
Yeah,
they'll watch one video and I'll be bagging them out.
Yeah, same. Don't use them.
It's just so it makes me angry. So angry.
I got my first air bubble in one of their packages.
Mine had air bubbles in it too. So mine had a box in a box and then a pop sitting outside the box, and that pop is ruined.
Oh god!
And it's on the front too. I'm like,
I remember that.
So that Umbrella Academy, that's the 3,000 pieces, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
is that limited?
It's a show only, isn't it? So it's Funko Shop.
Yeah, it'll be only Funko Shop. So Black Lightning all over again.
Yeah.
Will you be going as hard for this though?
No, I don't think so. I have a Ben pop, so I'm okay with not having Bloody Ben, but I would really like him. If I had the opportunity to get it as a normal convention pop, if it wasn't 3,000 pieces, 100% I'd be buying it.
So if Australian companies start putting it in mystery boxes and the mystery box is, $120 for the box and there's 50 boxes, will you be buying the box?
Nah,
and how many? So it's not Black Lightning level. So it's probably three tiers under that.
Steals the cake.
CW always. If this was a Stargirl like me and Lampzy were hoping for, we would be both in tears on the floor.
So screwed. I'm so screwed.
Oh damn! I opened up a can of worms.
Lampzy is just flapping his money around like, I don't care who, just get it for me.
Legit.
Yeah,
if Stargirl was 3,000 pieces, I would have had money put aside already by now.
If you could only get it for $600, Lampzy, would you buy it?
Ooh.
No, that's too much.
Nah,
that's
a
too
lot.
much. Yeah, no. The most I've spent was $100. That's as far as I'll go.
I think Jen would happily go Harvey's with me if it was like 400 to get her, because she's well obsessed now as well.
Yeah, it's too good.
It's a very good show. It's a very good show.
like when we went for the Michelangelo from Quantum, I was just like, oh, what are we doing? But it happened. Yeah. But it looks great now, display case now.
Yeah, it would.
It's
nice to have one of those though.
Those all Ninja Turtle pops are just like, because I finally got around to deleting every single pop in my collection on my Funko app and added them all in again. I left out all the ones that I'm looking to sell or anything like that. And like I was putting in all the Ninja Turtle ones, I was like, far out, I got an absolute steal when I bought these. Like, because on average, I think mine worked out to like $35 or $40 per pop. And like so many of them are like, like a lot of them are, $150 to $200.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
And I was like, got them at a good time.
And
they're all in good nick too. So very happy.
It's the year of the turtle this year, that was for sure.
Yeah. I'm really surprised we didn't get New York Comic Con a turtle. Really surprised.
Soda, yeah.
Yeah, well, I was hoping not, because that means it would be impossible to get one. Well, not impossible, but it'd be really hard to get them to complete the set. But super surprised we didn't get a turtle, being New York.
Maybe because we all thought it was all going to be con after con. So like, one for this one, then one for so that's it now for this year, and then it starts over. Yeah.
They'll do the what are they? The toy. They'll release the Toy Fair or something, won't they? Or they'll give leaks for Toy Fair. Yeah. Or is that the start of next year?
That would be the start of next year. Yeah.
Okay, start of next year.
Because they have New York and London, don't they? So.
Yeah, sorry, that's the one, London Toy Fair. Yeah.
What's the? All right. Well, let's just answer Andy's question. What's the most you've spent on a pop?
I think I spent $120 on Padme from Queen Amidala from Star Wars. Oh, yeah. I'm glad I bought that at that price, because that is so expensive now. It's like $300-$400. So
yeah,
that's the most expensive that I've bought.
I'd probably say it would be Chasing the Black Lightning. Like those mystery boxes, those were $100 each. So the mystery boxes were $100 each. So technically, I've spent $200, and I don't think I'm keeping any of the other pops I pulled from that mystery box. So technically, oh, I'm struggling to sell them. No one wants them. But
Black Lightning just
some random. Yeah, exactly. Like everything else, I don't even think I opened the second one till like 5 minutes after, because I opened the Grail first. Actually, no, that was a good one. I did get the Fleur Delacour, which is now at in Funko Casey's collection, because she needed that one. So that was nice. We did a trade there, so that wasn't too bad. But the other top hit of that other box was just collecting dust here.
Oh, pain.
What's that? No, I have one already.
Oh, you have? Okay, good. Don't worry.
I could never get rid of her. What are you talking about? Yeah, I would say Black Lightning $200, and then mind you, I spent about $60 trying to win it in a waffle too. So,
okay,
a lot of money invested there. But hey, I spent $260 where it's worth like $400 or $500. So.
Yeah, exactly.
So if you didn't get it, it'd be a different story. But the fact you got it is a big win.
Yes. Oh God, imagine I didn't.
It'd be an $800 pop.
I'm so glad you did, because I was still sitting at home going, "Fuck." I feel bad just asking it on the Funko shop.
I remember you messaging me. You're like, "Yeah, so I got this pop, but I'm not really excited because I feel bad for everyone who didn't get it." I'm like,
I didn't want to go off and tell everyone.
Yeah. Bro, like you still got it. Like everyone's still excited.
I know you love the CW like I do. So I was
if it was like me getting it, then everyone can be salty. But like you're an actual fan. Like
true.
So
true.
I think
my most expensive pop that I've bought, I reckon, is the Michael Jordan. Which I think I bought it for $130. I feel.
Yeah.
So that's pretty good. Like that's still valued at that price now. So
yeah, I don't know. I find a lot of people are struggling. Like I've seen a couple waffled and trying to sell, and I find that the people are struggling to sell them. So
I'm still waiting for it to drop. But
I actually think, like, I reckon now that I've got it, but I kind of panic bought it thinking that it wasn't. I don't know. I think I thought it was going to be a little bit more exclusive than it has become.
Yeah.
But I think it's going to come down a fair bit, to be honest, because I think a lot of people bought it thinking the same as me, and now are going, shit, can get it a lot cheaper.
Hads.
This is actually my most expensive, but I didn't pay 180. I bought it from Quantum, which I think it was like 120, 130 from memory. Cannot remember. I'm pretty sure it was definitely under 150. That's for sure.
It's pretty good
in my collection. But
so scary paying that much for a pop.
I know.
100%, 100%.
But
100%.
when it's Mikey and it's you know, my partner's favorite turtle, well, you know, we've got to get it.
Yeah, like, if it was Raphael, I probably would have been very tempted as well. Like,
bearded pop guy, my most that was
that's a steal.
That's not a steal.
No, this is a steal.
230 though for that pop is still good.
Yeah, still 230 is still really good. Yeah,
especially from. I'm pretty sure he bought it from an actual company. Like it wasn't just some. I think. Let us know, Steve. Like, did you buy it from someone or is it like from a shop? I reckon he got it from a shop. I feel like somewhere in Adelaide.
Yeah.
I actually saw that down the road. Some lady. I was way too late. About 4 hours later, I saw the post, and it was an out-of-box bank robber joker, an out-of-box shredder, an out-of-box Leonardo, I think it was, and maybe a splinter, all $5 each. I was like,
I would have made the box.
You still have, pardon?
I would have made the box.
I know.
I checked my graphic design skills out and made a box. So $5.
I was just like, oh, do you have this available? She's like, no, sorry, somebody's already come and picked it up. I'm like, bloody oath they would have, because they just and what's doing is because I'm out in the because where I am, I'm probably a good, say, 40 minutes from Perth, and I don't know if this person would even live local to me either. But this lady was 5 minutes down the road, and I'm like, I literally could just walk there if I wanted to. I would. But well.
What day reveals are we up to?
Pardon?
3, 4?
3, yeah. I was just quickly spinning through some of the questions. That one 60. Bit of a guy down where I would so pay that for one now.
Yeah, I reckon.
Benson was Logan, the bobblehead. I paid 250.
That's a lot.
Big money moves.
Well, he's got
money
some
moves, all right.
This was only months ago. Weeks later, over 500.
Only months ago, though. That's still
a
bargain
big spike in time.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell's going on. Ever since Pop Chaser wanted it and everyone else started getting it, it's just spiked.
It was some random.
Yeah.
Oh, so it was a random, so it wasn't a shop. Some guy just needed quick cash.
Yeah.
Hey,
He's
Cody.
still here. Cody's still around.
Cody.
Hope
you're having a rip snorter of a night at work, mate.
Oh, for God's sake.
Rip snorter.
That had us both puzzled.
That was a good laugh, eh? I was I watched a bit of that trivia night or trivia morning, and then I had to head out for the road, and I just had it playing on the next day on the radio, like a re-listen. Yeah, and I was having some good laughs in the car with these two boys.
It was a good day.
I had it on. I had it set up next to where we were packing orders at work, and the boys at work were just so confused at what I was watching.
Yeah, who are these two idiots?
Yeah, I know.
This is the answer.
We were so dumb.
Yeah. Oh gosh, it was funny.
It was like you were nearly nervous to answer a question in case it was wrong. You're like, I think I know this, but it's like, oh, I don't want to risk it in case it is.
I know.
It was so funny. All right, let's get into
Track of Marvel.
So I'm not going to say the word, but to me, and Brooke actually said it on her, it was the first thing I thought of. It looks like, even the shape, like you look at the 6 ones around it.
I just thought of the emoji. That emoji. Yeah. It just looks like
what a
yeah.
I think the worst thing about it too is without the wording on the box, who is it? Like you can't tell who it is.
Yeah.
Like it's not like you know who it is.
I have
you need the. I'm the same. I'm like,
what am I
don't
looking at?
know. Yeah, I don't think they did this one well.
No.
I feel like I mentioned, I think if they did this as a out of box, you link it up like the Avengers Assemble, you've got an awesome idea. These would look sick, lined up in a square, connect them all, massive wall of graffiti with your favorite Marvel characters. Would look sick. But I have no idea what's going on here.
Yeah, no.
I had to wait for the name to drop to realize what it was. Like,
same.
In person, it might look different. Maybe the way they photoed it makes it look splattered on the wall, and you can't tell. But I think how they've graffitied it in the place they have is just, it's just not money that I'll be spending. That's for sure.
Yeah, they'll charge you more for it too.
Yeah,
exactly.
Massive L.
That one will sit, I reckon.
Yep, big sitter.
I do like. I'll admit, I like that they started with Miles. It makes sense because in Into the Spider-Verse, he's a big graffiti is a big so it makes sense to start with him. But the execution for me isn't there.
Yeah,
I should have just done it on the wall behind them and just had them as some sort of character, and then they all link up. Like you said, big graffiti wall at the back. Looks sick.
Look cool.
Nope.
Yeah,
looks trash.
The words or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wall of poop now.
Pretty much.
The Venom.
I'm picking it up. I think it's pretty sick, but I don't even know if he's been venomized in the comics. So
that's what I don't understand. I don't like. So there's Venom comics. I'm guessing.
Yeah, venomized comics. Comics.
Okay, so that makes sense. I think this one looks really cool. It's definitely one of the better ones I've seen.
Sure.
But I don't see why it's con pop. I feel like these should just be normal common pops, not convention worthy.
Yeah, I think I've seen one artist do a variant cover for one of the venomized covers, but it was venomized Magneto. Okay. But I don't think the comic was Magneto, so I don't know. Just doesn't really make a lot of sense to me, but it's still a sick design. But I think, I'm glad it's not that other venomized line, the Maximum Carnage or whatever it was, the new box. So at least, but I think I want to pick it up, but I'm also concerned that it's going to sit on the shelves. But that's the thing, you just don't know. See, that's the FOMO is really kicking in for me this con. So, because I really like that, because we don't even have a floating Magneto yet, because that still hasn't even come out from the X-Men range. So this has beaten it. So it just doesn't make sense. It's just like, oof. But yeah,
we'll probably pick one. No, you go.
I just think they're going to make a glow in the dark variant. Just thinking about it right now, the eyes and the mouth. Just thinking about it. So,
I think they needed to stick to one or the other, though. Like bringing out, like you look at, this is Marvel right here, and none of them are just standard Marvel. You've got Street Art, you've got Venom, you've got Marvel Zombies, or you've got
Red Goblin.
Yeah, Red Goblin there. But like they've gone from 3, like they need to stick to one. If you wanted to bring out some sideline to it, bring out just Street Art, and then Venom, like the Venom one and the Zombie is somewhere different. To bring them all 3 out at once is just overkill. Like, give Marvel fans something to be hyped about. And I know this is probably me not being huge into the Marvel comics, so I don't really understand all the backgrounds of the Venomized line and the Marvel, like the Zombies line. But still, I think they should have done, a standard kind of pop, whatever it is, and then have one of these lines, or at least not have 3 different sidelines to the standard. I
have to agree. Like that Marvel Zombie of Daredevil, we haven't had like a Daredevil looking like that as a normal character.
Yeah.
Like we don't have a cool Daredevil like that. If that was Daredevil, I would be flipping my shit because I love Daredevil.
Same. I'd be going nuts for it.
So if we had a Daredevil pouncing like that with his weapons in his hands and look like a badass, I'd be all over it.
Yeah,
I just think like Venomized pops, Marvel zombie pops, not con worthy.
I guess just thank yourself that you're saving some money there.
That's
that's very true. But the Red Goblin's an exception. But
100%.
Yeah, new like what Jared likes to go on about, new characters. So
that's perfect. That's really exciting. But see, I feel like he just blends in though with these Venomized and Marvel. Like he blends in a lot.
Imagine if those, and that's why I nearly said 4 variants, because that's what it looks like. If they had the 3 standard characters, the first 3, and then had Red Goblin, imagine the story then. Everyone would be so hyped for it, but now it's a bit like kind of just blends in. Marvel just gets pushed to the side, and I'm a Marvel fan, so.
Are you going to pick it up, Jared?
As in Red Goblin?
Yeah.
I don't know yet.
Don't know.
He's my pick for Marvel. He is my pick for Marvel.
Same.
Can Adelaide
sure you don't want the Pooh Street art?
No.
Yeah, I reckon. You there, Chris?
Yeah. Can you hear me now?
Sweet.
Oh, there you
go. No, I can't hear.
I would say that.
I don't know what happened, but after my phone just died and turned itself off, and then even though it was like charged, and I had to like try and restart it a couple of times, and then eventually it came back on.
Oh.
So bad.
You didn't miss too much. There wasn't too many exciting pops you missed.
No.
Yeah, I know you've gone past it, but on this, out of the ones that I can see that you've done from these so far, I want that Venom bloody Magneto.
Yeah, it does look cool. It does look really cool, but I reckon a Lampzy's spot on. There'll be a glow in the dark variant at some point.
Yeah,
which should have been the con release. Yeah, it should have been the con release, and they should have had this as just common.
Yeah, the FOMO's really going to hit me hard.
Mm-hmm. Lampzy will buy a case of 6 just so make sure he gets a first team box.
Mate, it's a stiff situation, isn't it?
Or on the day or the day after, I'll be like, Lampzy, one of my stores has like 50 of them. Do you want one?
Oh, I'll be so pissed. Oh man, if any of them this year sit, like I'm tired of seeing pops for $5, that I've bought for $25. It honestly pisses me off so much.
No, I get you on that.
Yep.
It was like that sanity sale. Like half of the con pops were $10.
Legit. That's why I picked up a couple from there as well for $5.
Yeah, so good.
Yeah.
But we don't want that.
No. Next one. Is this G.I. No, is it G.I. Joe? I can't even make it out.
The Escape from New York.
Escape from New York. Kurt Russell.
Oh, okay.
Snake Plissken is the character, I believe.
Okay, that's as little as I knew about it.
I have no really idea.
It's a movie from the 80s.
There you go.
There you go. We're all showing our age then.
Give us a bit about it, Chris. You're the only one who can explain it.
Exactly.
Do you know what? I actually haven't seen it in like many
there we go.
Easy done.
All talk.
There was one called Escape from LA as well. I think actually either Escape from LA was the first one, and then Escape from New York was the sequel, or the other way around. But the sequel was only like maybe 6 or 7 years ago.
Okay.
Must have been good.
Yeah, because we know about it.
But
I feel this is
like a couple people are keen, but this is a Funko Shop and show only as well. So.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go then.
The flippers will be there. Well, I only know because Chris from Fanbase, her partner, was hyped about this. He was so keen. He's like, I want it. And then it was a show only, and I remember her texting me like, the only pop he wants from this con, he's not going to get. So, yeah. But from my little research I did, he is, like you said, Kurt Russell is the name, and this is his second appearance as a pop because he was Ego in Guardians of the Galaxy.
From Guardians of the Galaxy Part 2.
There you go.
So that's about as much as I know about him.
All right, then let's move on to the Joker.
Yeah, that's not bad.
I heard that the money isn't going to the breast cancer relief.
No, it's not.
Did
No,
hear that.
never was.
Not buying it.
That's why I'm not happy with Funko. I mean, it's nice raising awareness, but the same with the frontline heroes. Only some companies in Australia decided to put profits towards the actual frontline. So it was all just for show.
I thought that they all were raising money to go to the front line.
So did I.
But I will tell you this: anyone who orders them from Collector World, all proceeds he's donating them all to charity.
Yeah, so there's a couple of companies who've done that in Australia, which I thought was really awesome.
Yeah.
But same with the breast cancer, it's just raising awareness, which is nice. That's still good. But yeah, it's not like the bushfire heroes where money is going to charity or anything.
They did the same thing with the Pride Pops. You know, they were just raising awareness for the LGBTQI, whatever our community is. Back when I was a kid, you were just a gay or a lesbian. That was it. There was all these bloody string of letters. But you know, it was raising awareness, but the funds weren't going anywhere. But they kind of miscommunicated, because when they released the breast cancer pops, everyone assumed that they were raising money for breast cancer, but they said it was for awareness of breast cancer.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's sneaky by them, to be honest, because they've come out after bushfire. They've come out after bushfire, where all the proceeds went to a charity.
Yeah.
Whereas now they've brought out these, and your mind instantly thinks that.
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought.
They're playing mind games.
I've also heard a rumor that the breast cancer Joker will be pop culture exclusive.
Yeah, I thought so too. Just because it is one, it's like, why would they make something that's raising awareness very limited to everyone? So it would definitely make sense that that's pop culture.
Yeah,
I would think Pop Pacer would probably try and get this anyway, because of obviously being the Joker.
I like it a lot. I think it looks sick.
Yeah, it's a cool pop, but I don't want to buy it for the fact that they're not raising any, like they're not putting the proceeds to, like, I get that they're still raising awareness, but Funko, you've got enough money to put some proceeds away to a charity. Exactly. You know, it's not like you're losing. Yeah, you're not losing any money.
No,
you're just breaking even with a pop.
Yeah,
exactly. Agreed.
Even $5 per pop. Like, you think if you said $5 per pop, I would buy one. A lot of other people would buy one.
So, well, that's why I didn't go hard on the Pride ones. I only went for the Batman just because I like Batman and I thought it looked cool. But if they were all, raising money, I probably would have grabbed SpongeBob as well because I like SpongeBob. So why not?
Yeah. I actually do have that one.
It's a pretty cool one.
Yeah, but and I like the Hello Kitty because I like Hello Kitty.
But no, I think it's a nice touch. I do like raising awareness. It's better than nothing. I'll give them that. Yeah. But it's a bit sneaky.
Yeah. I'll be back in 1 second. Keep going.
No worries, Chris.
No
worries.
He was gone for 15
minutes. Mate, I've been in lockdown for too long.
Yeah. The next pop is sick though.
All right, your turn, JT.
Yeah, I reckon.
When this came out, I was hyped. I was buzzed, and the way they on the mold, like, I'm so stoked. It looks like this, and not just something like her posing her normal stance. So, and it to be a glow in the dark, like, I'll probably be. Yeah. I'm gonna try and buy 2. So, one for anyone,
just in case.
Huh?
Buy 10 just in case.
Just in case.
No, I'm glad that I didn't buy any with the original costume from the new movie myself.
Yeah, I was the first line when I first started YouTube, and I was like trashed out all the gold ones, and then Funko Casey was like, "I've got this one for you." I'm like, "Yes, why not? Let's do a trade." When I actually looked at it properly, and I was like, "Actually, this is not that bad after all." Because when you line all the gold ones up, you're like, holy, could they not change it? But that's why I've only got a couple.
I think I've only picked up one of the newer ones in the golden armor. I think it's the one where the wings are like spread out and it looks sick. So I grabbed that one. So I'm pretty excited that they've come out with something really different here. And like I said, I even did my video, like, if that's a scene from the movie, I'm keen for that because that looks sick.
I'm so keen. Like, I watched the movie actually last night, like the Wonder Woman movie. And because we've been watching the extended, we watched like Man of Steel, then we watched, Batman, Superman. And I watched this one last night and I'm like, oh my God, hurry up. Like, and I'm just spewing that it's coming out Christmas Day. Like, why? Why of all days?
I thought it got pushed to next year.
Christmas Day.
No, Christmas.
Oh.
So
is it in a standard box or is it in a...
Yeah, it'll be standard.
Yeah, standard.
So cool.
I love it, but we all know it ain't coming out Christmas Day. It'll be next year.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
All right, moving on.
Nightwing.
Sorry, quickly. Are you picking it up, Lampzy, or are you?
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
100%. 100%. Not sleeping on it.
Yeah.
What? I'm just looking at the comments, but was hoping to avoid PC. I might grab from Papa 2 or Quantum. Looks like they use the original mold for Joker, which is cool.
On that note, that's what they did for every single breast cancer one, I believe. They've all been the OG molds, which is really cool.
Looks like I don't have any of the newer Wonder Woman pops, but this is cool. Amazing pose, yeah. I think anyone that hasn't even got a Wonder Woman pop would be probably trying to get this one.
Yeah. It's definitely one of the best ones they've really, like, I would safely say it's the best Wonder Woman pop they've ever made.
Only belong the dark one for the con, am I right?
Yeah, I don't think there's a normal one.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah. All right, so on to Nightwing. I will be getting it if I can.
I love him. He's one of my favorite DC, so I'll be picking him up. It's very simple pop, but I reckon it looks cool.
But the mold is awesome.
So the mold, really sweet.
I like it a lot. And it's in the what's that, Jared?
Is that the first pop of him?
Nah. So we haven't had a pop of him since, I think, 2013 with the OG Nightwings. They did make the Teen Titans ones, but they don't really count.
Yeah,
I reckon.
But no, this one's cool. I think it's in the black Batman box too, so it looks sick.
Oh, that look clean.
Yeah.
Wait, really?
Yeah, it's in one of the black boxes.
Oh,
not like the anniversary ones. It's just like the Ra's al Ghul.
Oh,
you know the Ra's al Ghul black box.
Still getting it though. Doesn't matter.
It still looks sick. Try.
Those black boxes are just unreal. They make me want to buy the pop.
Yeah, I know.
Love them.
Yeah, it's in the black box like the Ra's al Ghul was.
Okay. Yep.
It's still really cool.
Well, we're trying to get. Caitlin's definitely started a Batman collection now. She's really getting into those Batmans now.
Well, yeah,
I know. We tried to win that waffle, the Bane one, the other night.
Yeah.
And I got a message from her like, "Oh, the mini's going to go live soon." And I'm like, "Oh, okay, cool." Luckily, Bub was asleep. And then I worked out there was only one spot left, so the tickets were like $1.70 each. So I was like, "All right, I'm buying 5." So I like copied the number in my notes and then pasted it as soon as it went live. I was very lucky, but so then I obviously won the spot to the main, but yeah, lucked out.
Yeah.
That's
I was watching, I was like, come on. Katie, how much money has she spent on her collection? That's crazy. That's some commitment.
Why I give her a prop.
Yeah, big time.
That is an awesome collection to have, though. Like that will always hold value.
What was it?
Sure. Her Batman collection, just in general.
Oh, Katie, yeah. Oh, yeah. Unreal.
Just an insane, beautiful collection.
Oh, all right, The Office. I'm over it.
Yeah, overdone Recyclops.
So my beef is that Recyclops obviously is a character that is related to recycling. You think of the planet, you think of green. Every year we should have had a Recyclops at Emerald City Comic Con.
Yeah.
There was no need to flood him. If we had it once a year, I'd be so hyped. I'd be like, I'm so keen for the next Recyclops next year at ECCC.
Yeah.
Like, as an Office fan, I'm over it too. Like, they've just drained it. They've absolutely drained it.
I'm not an Office fan, and I'm over it.
Yeah, but that's the bad thing. Is like I'm an Office fan, and even I don't want it because it's just I'm over it. Like there's no hype. If you told me next year we're probably going to get him a Recyclops 2.0, and then the year after Part 3, you're going to get excited. You're going to get hyped. There's going to be built hype about it. But instead, we've been flooded, and it's not exciting.
No.
So, move along.
They'll sit for sure.
Oh yeah, there'll be plenty of them. There's still plenty of them.
They'll be in mystery boxes for days.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure Fanbase is selling it for like $15. So
there you go.
If anyone wants one, I think I have one.
Somewhere, probably a few.
Oh, J-Rod, have you got any Harry Potter pets?
Oh, believe it or not, just let me go into my really highly sought after little collection here. They're on display for sure. in the trash.
How many have you got? 4 of them?
3. I only bought 3 boxes. I didn't buy the 4th box. So if I bought 4, I would have 4 of them.
Yeah.
Did you at least get different ones, or are they all duplicates?
No, they're all different.
Oh, that's not bad. You probably get rid of them.
Are you at least eating the Pez? Isn't it candy?
Oh, no, I wouldn't open these up. They're highly sought after Pez. On those boxes, there was a lot in them, but the fact I got 3 and I have 3 of the same line of Pez and 2 from Monsters is just trash.
Yeah.
Like it just goes to show like how much of the same was in those boxes.
Yeah.
Not wrong.
Unless you just got really unlucky.
No. Calling shit.
Order, and they just wanted to put your initials on the bottom.
Like, guys, I bought 3 boxes. At least give me one good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is the roughest I've seen to date. All right, let's keep this moving. I don't even know what it's called, but that corgi looks adorable.
I love it so much. I love it. So it's is it what's the show called?
Yu Yu Hakusho.
Cowboy Bebop or something.
Oh, Cowboy Bebop. Yeah.
Yeah, that. But I love corgis, like obsessed. So if this sits on Pop Culture's website, I'll probably end up getting it just for the corgi.
I wonder what will cost though, because you get the T-shirt bundle. So
so that's why I think it might sit, because it'll be the $50 to $70. So if it does sit, I'll probably pick it up just because I really, really like the corgi.
I reckon anyone only is going to buy it is because they're an animal lover. Because I don't know the show that much, but I've never heard of it, so I can't think it's popular over here.
I only know it because of the pops. Like I've seen the pops before.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think it's an anime, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. But yeah, I know nothing about it.
I think it's cool that they're bringing out a T-shirt bundle though. Something a little bit different.
Different, yeah.
Definitely.
I wouldn't say it's a cool bundle, but that's because I don't like or know the show. So, but overall, I think it's cool that I'd rather that than some of the other things that they've done this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Andy, well, wait, since when were Pez classed as candy, as I've been using it on my chalkboard?
Oh, Jesus.
I've got, what have I got? I've got 3 packets of chalk if you need it, Andy.
Harry Potter flavor.
It's a shame you got some shit pop Pez though, because they're cool to have. But they're just
at least
Harry Potter.
Had to be Harry Potter.
Yeah, and 3 of Harry Potter. Like 1, I would have been like, yeah, that's okay, but 3.
Yeah.
Stitch up.
Salt's still pouring out of me.
All right, next. I don't even know what to call it. Well, I'm not even going to say it.
So it's the Junji Ito collection, another anime.
There you go.
Some sort.
I was just going to say it's Crunchyroll.
It's a cool mold though.
Yeah, it's a lot going on.
Yeah.
Animes can be so crazy though.
Yeah.
They can. So I've said in my videos before, I think the best connection between a pop and any show or any movie is an anime.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like they do them so well.
Yeah.
Agreed.
It's a shame I don't watch. It's probably a good thing I don't watch anime.
Yeah. Well, I didn't even start watching anime until late last year, and I've really kicked myself in the ass. With a lot of plots.
Is this a big anime though? Like, is it a new kind of line? I think
it's a new line. Yeah,
Okay.
I know a lot of people in America because like America is like huge for anime, and I think this is hugely sought after.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, I do remember seeing like heaps of comments saying finally.
Yeah.
So I think he'll be pretty sought after in America, at least. Not sure about here.
The Naruto pop looks sick though. I've never watched Naruto.
Is beautiful.
That's what
so sick.
It looks pretty good.
It is amazing. They have nailed it. Like she looks sick.
Sick.
Yeah.
Makes you want to watch it.
Yeah, legit.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Yeah.
But I think this is going to be another big one like the My Hero pops have been and stuff like that. She's cool.
Yeah.
They definitely did well.
Naruto is just so long. I'd love to watch it, but it is so much.
Yeah, there's a lot.
So much. That's why My Hero
I
was
even
so
haven't watched
easy.
all of it.
Yeah.
I haven't even watched all of it, and I loved it. Is like growing up, I loved it.
Far out.
The only thing I would have liked with this one is that they incorporated the stand into the character.
Yeah.
Like, because I feel like they really could have done something cool with that. But
like that hovering.
Well, yeah, like they've done with like the Goku and the from SDCC with the fire or something. Anything.
Yeah.
But still really cool.
I'm surprised Dragon Ball Z didn't get one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very, very surprising.
But didn't same as last con, they just released some without even mentioning it? Like, was Anchorman even mentioned prior?
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah. They released Tails. They released the Tails and Sonic double pack as part of SDCC, even though it didn't have a sticker or anything.
Yeah, it was meant to be GameStop.
Yeah.
Gabs, we need more Sailor Moon pops. That's the only anime.
They are expensive, some of those.
Yeah, they've gone up heaps.
Beetlejuice. So there is another glow in the dark. So we've got Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
It's what I find weird is they do the glow in the dark with a green, but when you do it at home, it's like the white. It's not even green.
Yeah.
Like on some of my glow, they haven't come out with that green, like that green look. Now they've got a photo.
Could it maybe be something to do with the light or like the thing you use, or does that not make a difference?
I don't know. I use one of those UV light things on it, and I have it spinning for a good 5 minutes just to get that glow happening.
It all depends on the pop though. Like there's a few that I have that glow really green, and then there's some that don't. Yeah, it just depends. Trying to look for one.
Oh, you're the master of showing off glow.
Yeah, if you want a demo, just let me know.
I love your glow attempts. They make me laugh.
I know. It's probably not going to work, but I'm going to try it anyway. Oh, it doesn't work.
They're my favorite. It's so cute. I love it.
It's like I commit to it, and then I'm like, I've already committed to it. Like, I've got to try now. Then I'm like, I can just turn the light on.
Go, oh, here we go again. Is he going to get it?
One day you'll get it right, and we'll all just be like, what?
I'll just turn the lights off. It's probably the smart move to do. Give me 1 second. I'm just going to turn some lights off.
That should be your title in a YouTube video you do. It finally glows or something.
It's pretty good.
Had said keen as for the Beetlejuice. The non-con one is awesome too.
There's a heap of Beetlejuice now, isn't it?
Yeah,
there's a lot of Beetlejuice pops, but like it's still a pretty popular character. Like Tim Burton stuff, people are nuts for it. So this will sell. I reckon this will sell.
Yeah, it will.
It's a cool pop. I like it.
Yeah,
I'm not going to get it, but it's a cool pop.
It is really cool.
It does look good. We can't say well, the Beta Pop guy might say otherwise, but how Robin Sparkles?
Oh, I want it. This is on Jen's top. She's like, Jen's like, this is her top of the list for this con.
Okay.
We just love it. We love how bad Robin Sparkles is. Like, it's just, like, it's
I
such a
love the show. Like, I've watched every episode twice, 3 times probably. And I just love the show, but just what they've done, they've just screwed it over for me anyway.
Why's that?
I said, like, I just don't think the pops look like the people.
Oh, okay. That's interesting.
You look at Kevin Barnes.
Those were horrible, but I feel like this one here was a bit of redemption. That's me. That's just me.
It's part of it, yeah.
People pops always suck, in my opinion, because without the box, you can't tell who it is.
Yeah. Unless it's something so like definitive about them. It's super hard to tell.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I feel like there was a bit of redemption with this one for the How I Met Your Mother line. Like Jen was super keen for it, whereas she wasn't keen for the original 2, and she loves the show. So
yeah. Well, I circled this to begin with, and then like before the photo of it came out, and then I just took it straight off when I saw it, and I was like, nah, I'm not going to do it.
That's fair.
All right, what have we got? Dixie and Pixie. Now, this is something I would like to put my hands on if I can get a lottery ticket, but that's only if. Or
what's it? 3,000. Oh, 3,500.
2,500.
2,500.
Yeah.
Jeez. Now, is it a 2-pack or is it like, what are they doing with this?
They are individual.
Yeah, individual. Okay.
That's it.
So they're individual sold as a 2-pack or individual sold as individual?
I think they're individual sold as a 2-pack.
I hate that. It makes me angry. Don't do that.
Yeah, like they should have just made it a 2-pack. Yeah.
It makes far more sense.
Dead right.
Because you don't want... stupid. Makes me angry. That's such a pop culture move right there.
It is.
Yeah. Well, we all love pop culture today.
They're gonna ban me from even going on their website. I won't be able to get any pop.
They're gonna ban your IP.
Shit.
They'll probably ban all of us now.
Hey, they better not ban me. They're one of my only sources for sodas.
I'm friends with the owner, so they won't ban me.
Do you have a discount code?
No.
How come? They're like the only people that don't do a discount code either.
Yeah.
They have them randomly. Like
sporadically they do.
Where's the affiliates?
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's probably because no one wants to be affiliated with a company that doesn't know how to use bubble wrap.
What's bubble wrap?
I'll get Nonna onto them.
Send them some bubble wrap boxes. All right, G.I. Joe.
Retro toys.
That's good.
I like the mystery retro toys, but I won't be getting any of the bigger pops.
It's cool for something new, but yeah, I'll pass.
For people who like it, I think it's good that they've made it's not a G.I. Joe, because this is a different character.
Yeah.
So I was totally expecting them to make 101 G.I. Joes.
Yeah.
But a little bit of a surprise getting something different. So each their own.
Mix it up.
Cool. Yeah, that's it.
I think, was it Funko Fridge maybe, or Beater Pop Guy was really set on the G.I. Joe? And it was one of the lads. They were really keen on the G.I. Joe because it's like childhood.
Yeah, definitely one of them.
Storm Rider, one of the 3.
Someone in Australia.
Yeah, someone
in Australia is really good for this one.
Masters of the Universe.
Yeah.
Yes. Gimme.
I don't know if I want the 10-inch, but I'm going to go for the small ones.
Same.
Are they limited pieces? I can't see. My computer's a bit blurry. But
they're just Toy Tokyo. So they're the Toy Tokyo shed. So we'll get them here for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It would have been really cool if they had the option of start again. It would have been really cool if Ninja wasn't a con release and they did him as a normal release with a chase of an unmasked variant. Because I do remember the toys, you could take his mask off. So I feel like that would have been cool if they did a chase where masked, unmasked. But I'm really excited for King Hits because I remember playing with that toy a lot as a kid.
Okay.
So, yeah. I wouldn't go to the 10-inch, though. I don't have room for 10 inches. So, I don't have room at all.
My Hero Academia.
Yeah, this is Mr.
Lampzy
He's going to fly.
Yeah.
He is going to fly, 100%. If he
He looks
doesn't
sick.
fly, I'll laugh. I reckon he's just going to fly. All the
So
My
when
Hero
I
Academia ones that have been exclusives going back to date from last year's NYCC have just blown up.
So if I get him and throw him off my roof, he should fly?
Fly. Well, it depends on how he lands, and it depends if you got bubble wrap on it.
All My Hero Academia pops fly. So throw it and it will fly.
Yeah.
You've advised me to get it, so if I have a chance, I will.
Yeah. See, I'm very surprised that he's got one because he's not a huge character, but he's just one of those characters that doesn't get much screen time, but when they do get screen time, it's like, yeah, sick.
Nice.
Yeah, so like there's so many other characters they could have done, like especially some of the pops that they've cancelled to next year. And then they're bringing this one out. It's a bit weird, but I am not complaining. I'm gonna miss out. So I'm gonna have a few. I'm gonna get my girlfriend to try and get one at the same time just in case I miss out because I think it's gonna go fast.
My Hero.
Sorry.
Is this an only Funko Shop one?
No. It's just going to be Bakugo 2.0 though, I reckon.
Yep, gotcha.
It's My Hero Academia. The collectors of them are completionists, so that's why I find that they're always hot. It's like Dragon Ball Z. I find a lot of the Dragon Ball Z ones just fly because a lot of the people who collect Dragon Ball Z love to complete the entire set. So I think no matter what character they put out, people are going to get it. Because everyone loves to complete the set. Until they start.
I'm not the biggest anime fan, but I have to say, Funko look after the anime pops the best. They really stick to everything about them.
Well, it's funny because, like, other than Dragon Ball Z, there isn't a lot of merch, and Pokemon, there ain't a lot of merchandise. There isn't a lot of it.
No.
Like, especially in this country anyway. But in Japan and America, things are different. But I don't see very much. I see a lot more anime into pop vinyls than any other category of toys there is.
Yeah. Well, like I remember as a kid, like it was Pokemon, Digimon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah. Okay. I barely see Yu-Gi-Oh stuff these days.
Yeah. Now you just see the cards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Lampzy has talked me into getting this one if I can get it.
Yeah.
I promise.
Sure. If you're gonna watch the show,
and then I'll kick myself if I don't.
You're gonna regret it if you don't get the pop. Yeah, for sure.
So if you don't get it, don't ever watch it.
No.
Yeah. Right.
Well, the thing it's funny because I was the one that told Pop Chaser to watch MHA.
Yeah.
So now look at him. Yeah. See, it's gonna hit home with you hard, Brooke, when you watch it because it's like a superhero thing. So it's like Teen Titans kind of.
It's next on the list.
Yeah.
All right. Rounding us off with the very last, and this one
Freddy.
The Freddy Funko Soda with I Love You with the chase. They've finally done chases, which is great.
Waffle at Jared.
Hopefully pop culture get the sodas.
I don't think they'll get Freddy. But I think they'll get everything else.
Yeah.
Maybe not She-Ra.
Yeah, I definitely want this. If I can get a lottery ticket or if somebody does get one and they want to help me out, that's the only one from the Funko shop I would like.
Do you reckon they're going to have, with the lottery, is it going to be one per person? I don't know what the Funko shop's like. Is it one per person for each item?
Yeah.
It's still one.
Mm.
So very interesting.
Oh, yeah.
And even if people can get in and they go after it, well, they're only going to keep it because the value of them are just going to keep going up.
Yeah.
Well, there's already those ridiculous eBay pre-orders up.
Yeah, I love those. So, mate, you haven't even got pre-orders yet. I mean, you haven't even got lottery yet. Like,
yeah, see, that's what pissed me off with some of the pops that I got from SDCC, a company that I will not name, because they normally do really good stuff for me anyway. But like, they had it up on their website. I bought it, and they said, "Oh, we actually didn't get the stock." That's why I panicked with Nightcrawler. So I didn't, because I bought Nightcrawler and Goku from 2 different shops. So I was a bit pissed, but yeah, I was a bit disappointed. But
yeah,
I don't like what they do, because like, you're paying for it, and then it's not even guaranteed that they're going to get it, and then it might be a few days later, and they'll be like, "Oh, this order's been refunded," and then I'm like, "Oh well, fuck! Now I have to spend $100 on it."
everything's sold out.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll be putting my head through a fucking wall.
Where'd you end up getting that from? Did you find it online somewhere? Like a shop?
Nightcrawler, I bit the bullet and spent like $20 on postage from Zing. And then Goku I got from Aussie.
Yeah.
Because I remember messaging you that day, Lampzy. Like, mate,
I was stressing.
I can go get it for you. But you were like, no, I'll get it off you.
Stressing. Yeah, I was stressing. I'm not a massive fan of making people go out of their way and getting stuff. I'm just like,
it's no stress for
sitting
me.
at home trying to stay all humble, you know. If I miss it, I miss it, you know.
Yeah. I'm cool.
Yeah, I'm cool. Next minute, heads through a wall. Yeah, legit. The Australian rage comes out. My hair goes even more red. It's not a nice time. Then the vein pops out of my forehead, and
you should take a photo pre-drop and then a photo for after drop, and we'll see the colour.
And it's getting hot now too. So, whoo, geez, I might be sweating. Oh dear, I'm kind of nervous because some companies are doing drops at midnight and shit. Like,
yeah. So what's happening is it's not at midnight anymore. It's all at 6 a.m. Western time, 9 a.m. Eastern time.
Oh, okay, that's all right. I can deal with that.
Yeah, and if
the only reason I don't like the 9 a.m. is everyone's going to be awake. People who can't be up won't wake up at 3 a.m. to get pop.
I wouldn't have minded getting up. I've just heard so much different shit.
And don't forget, it's a Saturday, so people have got the day off work.
Oh, is it? Mm-hmm. Is it a Saturday?
Should have definitely done that.
No, so it's not
Monday.
A Thursday.
Yeah.
It's going to be a nightmare. So if 3 a.m. on a Saturday morning / Friday night, you might have a bit more luck, because you're going to also think that 9 a.m. people are waking up, they're getting on using the internet in general.
Facebook.
It's a peak time.
And now everything with you guys in lockdown, like the net is going to explode.
Yeah.
Because San Diego, you guys, you went to your stores, so now everyone else is going to be jumping on pop culture and every other shop.
Mm-hmm.
Try and I hope they've got.
You're still going to need to get up early, because you're going to need to jump in the queue. Like if you're looking to get on pop culture, I mean, get up at 9 o'clock. But because the thing is, they've got their line system, so you got to jump in the queue. So,
well, that's the thing. Like for the queue for SDCC, I was on from 10. Like I think it was the queue actually opened up at 12 or 11, something like that. But I had been on since like the morning. I'd been on it and in the pre-queue. And I didn't even get in till 3 p.m., which was 2 hours after.
Yeah, I remember that.
I was on there super early, so it's
I think it's randomized.
Yeah, it's randomized, which is annoying. But anyway.
Really?
That's bullshit. Yeah, it's bullshit.
I got in the queue, same thing. Like 9 a.m. Perth time. 9 a.m. Perth time. Yeah, about that. I got in the queue. And then when it dropped, I picked all my stuff up from Titan and then checked my phone because I was like, oh, yeah, shit, that's right. I'm on here as well. And then, lo and behold, it popped up and I'm like, sweet. And
I was waiting hours. It was
because that's all
I don't understand how every other company in Australia, their websites all handle mass quantities of people, and yet pop cultures never do. And they're supposed to be the biggest retailer.
Yeah. Well, that's the problem is though that a lot of overseas people go on the pop culture website.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
They should stop that
because it's restricted shipping. So why the fuck?
It is, but they do what we do, and they use Shopmate, and they use they do what we do basically. Like for the fun, they do it in reverse.
100,000 people all trying to log on to pop culture, but say there's only 1,000 people trying to log on to, Quantum, for example, or Zing. Yeah. So it's just hard. Like, we can give them stick, but they're probably working their ass off.
They're not working their ass off because they don't put anything in packaging. They just chuck it in the box. They're not working hard at all.
Yes,
this guy.
And they're not working hard. So I ordered my sister a present from there, and her birthday was on the 9th of September, and I got the order 2 weeks before her birthday and emailed them, and I still haven't got a response. So pop culture, you're a trash. And that wasn't packaged right. So
have you ever Facebooked them, Jared?
Have I Facebooked them? No, I've just sent them 3 emails.
Because I've Facebooked them once, and I did get an email. I got a Facebook message out from them. So I don't know if that's the way.
I call them.
I don't feel like talking to them.
Yeah.
Yeah. The people on the phones are actually really nice. They're actually really helpful. That's the only good part about pop culture. Is this one guy who sounds really nerdy. Who's really good.
I'll admit that too, because I called them once and it was out of pure guilt. They didn't charge me for shipping once. And it was on my mind all day. And I've called them and I'm like, I didn't pay for shipping. It was a $50 purchase and I didn't pay for shipping. And I also wanted to make sure that like my order was correct and that they are actually going to send it to me. Yeah. So I called them and she was like, oh, thank you so much for that. We'll give you the free shipping and we'll send you a $15 gift voucher for your honesty. And I was like, what?
Wait, they just want good karma. They want honesty. Yeah. I was going to give them some honesty.
So like, I'm with Lampzy though. Like, customer service wise over the phone, they are good. So maybe give them a buzz.
Yeah, because what I used to,
what Bubble Wrap does.
Yeah, what happened, like especially last year when all the Scooby-Doo exclusives came out on the Funko Shop when the Pop Culture finally got their license to try and get some of them. I used to give them a buzz, and I just asked them, "Are you getting it?" And then they'd check the system, and then they said they are, even though they come out like later. So they still tell you if shit's in the system. So I'm not sure if they're supposed to, but they do a few things that maybe they're not supposed to do. But that's the people on the phones though. It's nothing to do with their warehouse.
Yeah, warehouse is a completely different story.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, we're getting on what's nearly 2 and a bit hours. That's a good old New York Comic Con waffle and more.
Yeah. Goddamn.
But yeah, hopefully that was some insight to some people watching. If there's what our thoughts were on some of the pops that were dropping. Hopefully everybody gets lucky and gets the ones they want. Fingers crossed, and then I'm sure we'll hear all about it the day of or day after.
Hard.
Yeah, but we'll find out, I think, on the 2nd of October, if anyone gets anyone we know gets the lottery ticket. I'm sure that.
And if anyone who is in Adelaide, next weekend is a long weekend here, and on the Monday we have the Adelaide Comic and Toy Fair, which I'll be working at.
Oh, cool!
That's sick.
Yeah, we've got.
I wish we had stuff like
Any discount codes for that one, or?
No. I'll be working at I'll be working at
this guy.
I'll be working at the Collector World stall.
Very good.
And then there's us in Victoria who are like, "Yay, next week we don't have curfew."
Well, we're nearly opened up. We can nearly come visit Adelaide.
Anyway,
come bring our Rona with us to visit you.
Oh my god, this guy's on fire tonight.
Past my bedtime, that's why.
All right, we shall round it out. Thanks everyone, guys, for coming and watching and having a bit of a chin wag.
Yeah, thanks, chat.
Let us know how you go. End of con. Got what week? Was it a week and a bit or 2 weeks? 2 weeks yesterday.
Yeah, 2 weeks, I think. Yeah.
Well, perfect. Just after payday.
For your Carl. That's all you need.
What was that?
Just for your Carl and Ellie. That's all you need.
Yeah. No, Wonder Woman for my sister. That's it.
Right.
Oh, but then I have to bump it up to over $100, so I don't have to pay shipping.
So
there you go. Now you're getting the Red Goblin. Hey,
Red Goblin. Oh no, because the Carl and Ellie will be $80. So.
Oh yeah, it might even be 150.
Yeah.
Never know.
You have to buy it in a bundle.
Yeah, bundle with the Star Wars pops and the con exclusive bird.
Oh, dude, they probably will.
Oh no. I'll cry.
Oh, dude, imagine missing out.
All right, guys.
Have a good night.
Have a good one. Peace out. See you guys.
See you guys.